Good morning, El Dorado. Today is Thursday, March 6th, 2014. I'm David Christensen.
And I'm Gabby Somakill. Welcome to another episode of Hawk Talk.
On today's show, we'll be showing you what is going on in Ukraine and a closer look on the new UNICEF app.
We will be revealing the Seniors of the Month.
And how the class of 2014 is fundraising this Saturday. Hey, you seniors. Yeah, you. Need your car washed?
We'll bring your car to El Dorado this Saturday, and for $5, you can get your car washed.
Where is everybody?
I don't know. It's 8 o'clock.
I think I see them.
Make sure you stop by to help support our seniors.
As you may know, Ukraine was struck with a devastating attack by the Russians.
Well, the Ukrainian economy is in serious trouble, and the big issue is whether the Ukraine would accept foreign aid.
So they began a series of protests and anti-government demonstrations that led to February 22nd, the Prime Minister of the Ukraine getting ousted. Former government in the Ukraine was fairly pro-Russia, as reflecting their long ties in the region. And the Ukrainian citizens, by and large, were upset about it. Ukraine is pretty divided between those that are loyal to a sovereign Ukraine and those that are loyal to Russia. So those that were loyal to a sovereign Ukraine felt like the government was not considering the Ukrainian interests, instead looking at the Russian interests. So they began a series of protests. The Russians have sent in forces to Crimea, which is part of it's an autonomous, it's an independently run and governed part of the Ukraine that has deep loyalties to Russia. The Russian forces are in there, and there's questions about whether or not they're trying to seize control of Crimea and actually annex it back to Russia.
Russia is rattling their sword a little bit right now. They've been conducting military operations with their Air Force and also 150,000 ground troops at the border of the Ukraine. We don't want a military conflict there, but we are definitely going to help out with economic aid.
I have a hard time believing that there's ever going to be another world war, but I don't have a hard time believing that this is a messy conflict that could go on for quite some time and require an international response.
If you haven't heard already, UNICEF has created a new app that gives water to kids in need.
Take a look.
Today, 768 million people, more than 2 times the U.S. population, live without access to improved drinking water sources. So there is the UNICEF TAP project. For every 10 minutes that you don't touch your smartphone while the UNICEF TAP project website or app is running, UNICEF will fund 1 day of clean water for a child in need. So get going, it's that easy. To participate, go to uniceftappproject.org to give water to children in need.
Well, I'm going to do that right now.
While you do that, let's take a look at sports.
Softball lost to Yorba Linda 6-1. Katie Pedrez went 2 for 3 and Emily Klee had an inning in relief. Their next game is versus Sonora. Boys tennis beat Fullerton 13-5. Jacob Easel and Vishma Patel swept their doubles. Track and field plays Laguna Beach at 3 p.m. today. Boys golf plays Cypress today at Black and Gold Field. Boys volleyball beat Yorba Linda 3 games to 2. Their next game is versus Valencia. On Tuesday, our very own girls basketball team beat Patriot High School 52-38 in the CIF semifinal game. It was a back and forth battle all game long. With 3 minutes left in the game, the Golden Hawks were only up 42-38. But in that time span, they went on a 10-0 run. They will play West Torrance at Azusa Pacific University at 4 p.m. on Saturday for the CIF championships.
Hey, so you realize we have 2 February seniors of the month?
What, really?
Yeah, check it out.
Colby and Natalie are both absolutely amazing performers who just light up the stage every time they're on it.
They're definitely two of the most dedicated and determined people I've ever met in my entire life.
They take challenging classes. Natalie's in ASB. Colby dances for hours and hours outside of school. They both do tons of stuff to not only give back to the school but also to their community.
Colby deserves Senior of the Month because he is so involved. He's in theater, he's in choir, he's in AP classes, and he excels in all of them.
She is definitely a role model to a lot of people, not only musically, but she's so involved in the school and cares so much for the school.
I think that both Colby and Natalie are really strong leaders. They do what's right when nobody's looking, and they're constantly looking for ways to improve themselves and to improve.
She's always on top of things, always getting things done on time. She's just very well-rounded and pretty much is the definition of a Golden Hawk.
He's passionate about everything he does, and you can see that in his work and it's just in his face. And when he's talking to you, you just kind of get excited about life and everything he does. It radiates and it's noticeable, and I think he definitely deserves February's Senior of the Month.
It's just so fun being with them because they constantly are making jokes and we're always laughing all the time. No matter what's going on in their lives, they're always there to help out any of their friends that need them. They just constantly are putting others before themselves, both of them. That's why I think it's so cool that they both got this at the same time, because they both have really similar character traits about them.
Congratulations, Natalie and Colby, on being named February's Seniors of the Month.
Congratulations, you guys.
OMG, David, I almost forgot. Happy birthday.
Thanks. Now check out extra announcements.
The art department will be selling tickets for $1 to win artworks by Mr. Thompson, Mr. Picou, Mrs. Peck, Mrs. Ross, Mrs. Jacobson, and Mrs. Campitelli. Tickets will be on sale in the lobby before performances. All proceeds will go to senior scholarships.
Car show signups. Sign up for the car show today at lunch.
If you are interested in joining ASB for the next school year, come to the library on March 11th at 6:30 p.m. to learn more.
Mr. Eldo. Remember to look out for tickets to Mr. Eldo. Mr. Eldo will be on March 21st.
Friends Yorba Linda is looking for students that are at least 16 years old to work in the coffee shop and learn how to make coffee drinks. Contact 714-777-7305.
Food day is today at lunch, so make sure you bring your money to buy some delicious food.
The Chavez Scholars High School Essay Contest is open to all 9th through 12th graders, and awards anywhere from $200 to $1,000 and a laptop will be given. Come by counseling or talk to a teacher if you are interested. The deadline to enter is March 7th.
Summer school information is now available. See your counselor if you think you need to register.
Faculty Follies. The 3rd annual Faculty Follies will take place on March 7th at 7 p.m. in the new Performing Arts Center. Tickets go on sale Monday at lunch in front of the theater. Your $10 ticket price will be donated to senior scholarships.
French Club, our t-shirts are in. There is a meeting on Monday. Come if you want to have some fun.
Attention seniors, please stop by the Terry Conley weight room any morning before school and see Mr. Lawson to make sure your 40 hours of community service required for graduation are completed. This Friday and Saturday, the With Hope Foundation needs volunteers to help set up for their annual walk. If interested, come up to the activities office at break or lunch and ask for Emma. Sadie's tickets are now on sale for the following prices. March 3rd through 7th, $13 with ASB and $16 without. And March 10th through 13th, $15 with ASB and $19 without. The dance is Saturday, March 15th from 8 to 11 p.m.
Well, that wraps up another episode of Hawk Talk. Make sure to tune in next week. I'm David Christensen.
And I'm Gabby Somakill. Have a fabulous day, Hawks.